Some innovations don't just arrive, they crash into the market like a thunderclap. And BYD's all-new Mini EV has done just that. It hasn't merely made an entrance, it's sent shockwaves through the entire electric vehicle industry. Since its official launch in early 2025, this compact EV has become the talk of the global automotive world. What's so special? For starters, it's a technological powerhouse priced for the masses. Automakers like Tesla, Toyota, and Volkswagen are now on high alert. Why? Because BYD has done what others are still dreaming of, delivering a high-performance EV at an unbelievably low cost. This isn't just an entry-level car, it's a declaration of intent. Equipped with BYD's cutting-edge Blade battery, known worldwide for its high thermal stability and safety, this EV redefines reliability in a segment plagued by compromises. Its performance, affordability, and innovation have created the perfect storm. But BYD isn't stopping there. The company is aiming to scale production to an astonishing 5 million units annually, a figure that signals this is no experimental project. It's a global strategy to dominate. While traditional auto brands are still prototyping their budget EVs, BYD has already captured real-world demand. In just 20 days post-launch in China, this little electric marvel has already notched 30,000 plus pre-orders. This isn't just a car rollout, it's a loud and clear warning. BYD hasn't come to join the race, it's come to lead it. The company that's now shaking the core of the global auto industry didn't roll out its story on four wheels. It started with wires, chemistry, and a vision. We're talking about BYD Build Your Dreams, a brand that proved how far grit, innovation, and relentless execution can take you. It all began in 1995 when a young Chinese chemical engineer named Wang Xuanfu founded a small-scale battery production unit in Shenzhen. At the time, BYD was just a speck in an industry dominated by tech giants from Japan and South Korea, crafting rechargeable batteries for mobile phones and laptops. No one took this fledgling startup seriously. The global battery market was saturated, and Chinese players were rarely considered contenders. But BYD quietly kept pushing, improving quality, slashing costs, and scaling faster than anyone expected. With razor-sharp focus and smart manufacturing, BYD didn't just compete, it began dominating. In less than 10 years, the company became China's leading producer of rechargeable batteries, shocking an industry that had ignored it. What seemed like just growth was actually something bigger. It was the rise of a disruptor, one that wasn't satisfied with simply being part of the tech supply chain. BYD was laying the foundation for a much larger transformation, one that would soon redefine the future of transportation. This wasn't just the story of a battery company, it was the origin chapter of a global revolution in motion. In 2003, BYD did something no one saw coming. They jumped headfirst into the auto industry. The world laughed. After all, what did a battery maker know about building cars? Experts scoffed, calling it a misstep. But Wang Xuanfu, the man behind BYD, wasn't chasing trends, he was building the future. 5 years later, in 2008, that future arrived. BYD rolled out the F3DM, the world's first mass-produced plug-in hybrid car. While other automakers were still unsure about electrification, BYD had already hit the accelerator. But this wasn't just about launching cars, it was about mastering the entire EV ecosystem. BYD began perfecting not only battery tech, but also electric motors, vehicle control systems, and power electronics. Piece by piece, they engineered their own end-to-end electric powertrain. And then came the real game changer, the Blade battery. Developed entirely in-house, this innovation shattered industry norms. Built on lithium iron phosphate LFFE chemistry, it was designed to be ultra-safe, even under extreme stress. Blade batteries don't explode, don't catch fire, and resist thermal runaway, a problem that haunts even top EV brands. His battery didn't just meet standards, it rewrote them. It became a symbol of BYD's edge in technology, safety, and cost efficiency. BYD wasn't following the auto industry's playbook, they were writing a new one. As legacy automakers scrambled to adapt, BYD had already established itself as a true pioneer in electric innovation. When the COVID-19 pandemic brought the global auto industry to a grinding halt, many manufacturers hit the brakes. Supply chains collapsed, production lines froze, and uncertainty gripped the sector. But BYD didn't just endure the storm, it accelerated through it. While others scaled back, BYD doubled down. They invested heavily in building robust manufacturing systems, automation, and vertical integration. And then came a move that sent shockwaves through the auto world. In 2022, BYD officially stopped making all combustion engine vehicles. No more petrol, no more diesel. From that point on, it was all electric. This strategic pivot placed BYD in direct competition with Tesla. And just a year later, by the end of 2023, BYD overtook Tesla in global electric vehicle sales, a moment that marked a seismic shift in EV leadership. But BYD's ambitions don't stop at the Chinese border. With exports expanding rapidly, the company now sells EVs across Europe, Latin America, India, Africa, and Australia. Models like the Atto 3 and Dolphin EV have already hit Indian roads, setting new benchmarks in affordability and technology. What powers BYD's success? Complete in-house control. From battery cells and motors to semiconductors and vehicle software, everything is designed, developed, and produced internally. This vertical integration gives BYD unmatched cost efficiency, speed, and reliability. Now, with its next wave, the ultra-affordable, feature-rich Mini EV, BYD isn't just participating in the EV race, it's reshaping it. Before we explore BYD's game-changing Mini EV, let's uncover the real engine behind its impact, not the body, but the battery. This isn't just another electric car. It represents a deeper technological disruption that's shaking up the entire EV industry, including Tesla. At the center of this disruption is BYD's Blade battery, a breakthrough that redefines what an EV battery should be. While most automakers continue to rely on expensive and volatile NMC nickel-manganese-cobalt battery chemistry, BYD took the safer, cheaper LFP lithium iron phosphate formula and engineered it to an entirely new level. Their innovation: a slim, flat battery cell dubbed the Blade that maximizes space, enhances energy efficiency, and raises the bar on safety. The Blade battery is not just more affordable to produce, it's also far more stable and reliable. What truly sets it apart is its thermal safety performance. Unlike traditional batteries that risk catching fire under stress, BYD's Blade can be pierced, crushed, or exposed to intense heat and still not ignite. In a dramatic 2020 test, the battery endured a nail puncture, got run over by a heavy truck, and was subjected to extreme temperatures yet remained intact. This leap in battery safety is so significant that even Tesla has begun adopting LFP batteries in several of its vehicles. That's how disruptive BYD's innovation is. This isn't just about a battery. It's about a new benchmark in EV technology, one that's pushing the whole industry forward and forcing the giants to rethink their strategies. Let's pull back the curtain on what truly fuels BYD's revolutionary Mini EV, and it goes far beyond the Blade battery alone. To start, the battery itself delivers energy density between 140 and 160 watt-hours per kilogram. That means more distance per charge, without needing a massive or heavy pack. It's a sleek energy solution that gives this compact EV surprising range without sacrificing efficiency. But what makes the ride even more powerful is BYD's high-performance motor system. Most of their EVs use permanent magnet synchronous motors built to provide strong torque even at lower voltages, all while staying cool. This design boosts not only performance but also long-term durability. Now here's the real game changer. BYD has engineered total system harmony. The battery, motor, drive unit, and controller are all optimized on the same platform, working together like a single, finely tuned machine. This means less energy waste and a noticeably smoother ride. And unlike many global rivals, BYD builds everything itself, from software and battery management systems (BMS) to chips and controllers. No outside suppliers, no extra costs, just total control over production speed and quality. This vertical integration is BYD's secret advantage, delivering high-tech, reliable EVs faster and cheaper than anyone else in the game. What BYD has done isn't just clever, it's revolutionary. Instead of following the rules, they rewrote them. Take their innovative thermal control system, for example. BYD introduced a smart sandwich-style design, placing a unique insulation barrier between the battery module and cooling system. The result? Controlled heat management, longer battery lifespan, and a vehicle you can trust for up to 10 years without worry. Now, combine that with BYD's e-Platform 3.0, a modular, all-in-one chassis that integrates the battery, motor, controller, and intelligent operating system on a single unified frame. It's a masterclass in engineering, delivering lighter, faster, and smarter EVs with smoother handling and futuristic form. While most automakers struggle to cut costs on their budget EVs, BYD doesn't compromise. It fuses its game-changing Blade battery with ePlatform 3.0 to offer top-tier safety, range, and fast charging, all for just $7,750. No wonder legacy players like Tesla, Hyundai, Ford, and Volkswagen are scrambling to catch up. BYD isn't just making EVs cheaper, they're proving EVs can be mass-produced, high-tech, and reliable without inflating the cost. With a target to produce 5 million electric cars per year by 2025, BYD is flipping the entire EV script. And to think it all started with a flat, blade-like battery, now reshaping the global auto market. Why the BYD Seagull is giving global auto giants sleepless nights. There's one electric car today shaking the foundations of the global auto industry, and it's not from Tesla, Volkswagen, or Toyota. It's the BYD Seagull, a small, smart, and shockingly affordable EV that's now dominating conversations far beyond China's borders. Initially launched in April 2023, the Seagull already turned heads. But in 2025, when BYD dropped the price to an unbelievable $7,750, this compact EV exploded into the global spotlight. It's not just a car anymore, it's a statement. So what makes the Seagull so disruptive? Simple. It combines cutting-edge features, real-world range, and advanced safety at a cost no other automaker has been able to match. While legacy giants continue promising affordable EVs, BYD actually delivered. More than just an electric vehicle, the Seagull has become a symbol of EV accessibility, bringing high-quality electric mobility out of luxury showrooms and into everyday life. In doing so, it's not just challenging the status quo, it's rewriting the rules and forcing the global auto industry to finally speed up. What makes the BYD Seagull a tech marvel at just $7,750? The BYD Seagull doesn't follow the typical rules of budget electric cars. In most cases, lower cost means sacrificing performance, features, or safety. But the Seagull flips that script, delivering innovation, efficiency, and real-world practicality in one affordable package. At the center of its performance is BYD's Blade battery, a breakthrough built on LFP lithium iron phosphate technology. It's known not just for durability but for exceptional thermal stability. That means no overheating, no explosions, just consistent, safe power under pressure. Buyers can pick between two battery sizes, 30.08 kWh, delivering up to 305 kilometers, or 38.88 kWh, pushing a solid 405 kilometers on a single charge. All this under $8,000. And there's more. It supports DC fast charging, boosting from 30% to 80% in just 30 minutes. Under the hood, a 55 kilowatts motor produces 75 horsepower and 135 nanometers of torque, hitting 0-50 km per hour in 4.9 seconds and topping out at 130 km per hour. That's not just city-friendly, it's future-ready. The Seagull proves you don't need to empty your wallet to drive smart, safe, and sustainable. Design, innovation, and disruption. How the BYD Seagull is redefining affordable EVs. The BYD Seagull is not just another budget EV, it's a signal flare to the global auto industry. With a compact footprint and futuristic appeal, it's built for modern city living without compromising on tech or style. Designed for agility in both tight urban spaces and fast-moving highways, the Seagull showcases crisp LED headlights, a sculpted front end, athletic alloy wheels, and a smooth, wind-efficient bodyline. It delivers a sleek, confident presence typically found in much more expensive vehicles. Inside, BYD brings unexpected sophistication: a 2.8-inch floating touchscreen, fully digital instrument panel, wireless device charging, cloud-based auto updates, and integrated smart connectivity tools, all standard. These features are usually reserved for cars 3 times the price. But the real disruption isn't in the specs alone, it's in the strategy. BYD has broken a long-standing price-performance ceiling. While other automakers are still promising affordable EVs in the future, the Seagull is here now, starting at just $7,750. The impact? Massive. Demand is soaring in regions like Latin America, the Middle East, and Southeast Asia, where EV affordability was a major barrier. Anticipation is growing in Europe and India, where consumers seek economical yet smart EV options. What makes this possible? BYD's complete control over its production. Everything from batteries to software is built internally. No middlemen, no inflated costs, just innovation delivered fast. The Seagull isn't just a car, it's a message to every automaker. The era of expensive EVs is over. The future is accessible, and it's already on the road. BYD's bold move, why Tesla and others are struggling to respond. In today's fiercely competitive EV battleground, it's no longer about grand visions or distant promises, it's about execution. And BYD just made the loudest move of them all. With the introduction of its Seagull EV, priced shockingly low at $7,750, BYD has forced the global auto industry into an uncomfortable reality check. This isn't a stripped-down budget car, it's a smart, tech-forward electric vehicle equipped with advanced safety, connectivity, and battery technology. So the question every auto CEO is now facing: how did BYD do what others haven't even dared to try? Take Tesla as a case study. For years, the world has waited for its so-called Model 2, promised as the company's first truly affordable EV. Elon Musk himself positioned it as a breakthrough vehicle for mass adoption. But as of mid-2025, the Model 2 remains in the concept or development phase, with price estimates hovering around $25,000. In contrast, BYD isn't theorizing, it's producing and delivering. The Seagull is already on sale in China, with tens of thousands of orders in weeks, and international trials are underway. While Tesla and other automakers continue refining strategies and wrestling with supply chain dependencies, BYD has already cracked the affordability tech performance puzzle. Its vertically integrated structure gives it agility and pricing power no one else seems to match, and that's rewriting the EV playbook. BYD didn't just imagine the future of it built it first. Why legacy automakers are struggling to match BYD's speed. As the electric vehicle market heats up, global automakers are racing to offer affordable options. But while companies like Volkswagen, Hyundai, and Tata Motors are still drawing blueprints, BYD has already taken the lead and widened the gap. Volkswagen's effort to enter the affordable EV segment came with the ID.2 All concept, revealed in 2024 with a projected price of around $26,000. But here's the reality check: it's still in concept phase and won't hit the roads anytime soon. Hyundai's entry-level EVs and Tata's Tiago EV are available in markets like India, but when stacked up against the BYD Seagull, their tech, range, and battery efficiency appear outdated. So, why is BYD charging ahead while these giants play catch-up? It comes down to control of the supply chain. Most automakers, even tech leaders like Tesla, rely on external suppliers for critical components like batteries, electric motors, and vehicle software. This adds complexity, increases costs, and slows down innovation cycles. BYD operates differently. It's fully vertically integrated, designing and manufacturing its blade batteries, powertrains, microchips, and software in-house. This gives BYD unmatched flexibility in pricing, speed, and innovation. That's why it's already targeting an annual capacity of 5 million electron-volt units, while others are still chasing timelines. In short, while other companies are stuck prototyping and outsourcing, BYD is delivering affordable, high-performance EVs at scale with reliability and speed that others can't replicate. It's not just an EV company anymore, it's an auto revolution factory. The global ripple effect of BYD's Seagull EV. The BYD Seagull is no longer just a success story in China, it's become a global disruptor shaking up the entire EV landscape. What started as an ultra-affordable city car has now evolved into a strategic weapon for BYD's global expansion. Targeting regions where EV demand is growing but affordability remains a major hurdle, BYD is now introducing the Seagull to key international markets including Latin America, Southeast Asia, and the Middle East. These areas have long waited for electric options that are both accessible and practical, and the Seagull delivers exactly that. In India, automakers like Tata Motors and Mahindra have built strongholds in the budget EV segment. But the entry of the Seagull, priced at just $7,750, could shake up their dominance. Its value for money proposition may force these brands to rethink their pricing, design, and technology strategies. Even Europe, with its growing push towards zero-emission city cars, is taking notice. Compact EVs that are clean, efficient, and cost-effective are in high demand, and the Seagull fits right in. If launched there, it could fill the affordability gap left by legacy automakers. But this is more than just a product launch, it's a signal of a major shift in the global auto market. BYD's move is putting pressure on rivals to act fast. Tesla, Volkswagen, Hyundai, and regional leaders like Tata are being forced to respond to a new benchmark in EV value and scalability. The Seagull isn't just redefining price points, it's reshaping the global EV roadmap. Can Tesla catch BYD in the global EV race? Let's address the burning question: can a company like Tesla, known for its innovation, really compete with BYD when it comes to affordability? In terms of cutting-edge technology, Tesla still holds its ground. But on the pricing front, the gap is widening fast, and BYD's rapid-fire strategy is changing the game. What we're seeing now is not just a product rollout, it's a full-fledged electric mobility revolution, led by a brand that was once dismissed as just a battery company from China. Fast forward to the end of 2023, and BYD had delivered over 3 million EVs globally, including both battery electric vehicles (BEVs) and plug-in hybrids (PHEVs). That includes vehicles across segments, from affordable compact cars to high-end models. But here's what really shook the industry. In Q4 2023, BYD overtook Tesla in global EV sales, marking a turning point in the industry's competitive landscape. This shift didn't happen by chance, it's the result of vertical integration, cost control, and mass market focus. While Tesla's cheapest models still hover above the $35,000 mark, BYD is shipping vehicles like the Seagull for just $7,500, and it's not sacrificing quality or safety to get there. Now, the race is heating up. Tesla is working on a lower-cost model, and other automakers like Volkswagen, Hyundai, and GM are boosting their EV programs. But BYD is already mass-producing and exporting its EVs, a lead that could be hard to close. In this new phase of the EV war, the winners won't just have the best tech, they'll have scale, speed, and the smartest price tag. Tesla versus BYD. Glamour meets disruption. In the world of electric vehicles, Tesla remains the icon of high-end EV innovation. Its name is synonymous with premium performance, sleek design, and futuristic features like full self-driving and autopilot. Elon Musk's brand helped position EVs as aspirational, luxury tech machines, and that status still holds firm. But while Tesla sets the standard for cutting-edge electric luxury, BYD has redefined the rules of the EV game altogether. Rather than chasing the upscale market, BYD focused on scalability and affordability. And it's working. While Tesla continues to plan its so-called affordable model, the long-anticipated Model 2, BYD has already deployed the Seagull, a compact electric vehicle priced at around $7,750, offering over 300 kilometers of range thanks to its in-house Blade battery. This LFP-based battery is not only cost-effective but is recognized globally for its thermal safety and long life cycle. So while Tesla is still targeting the tech elite, BYD is putting electric cars into the hands of everyday drivers across income groups and continents. Meanwhile, Volkswagen remains a serious contender in the EV space, particularly in Europe with its ID lineup, the ID.3, ID.4, and ID.7. These vehicles offer solid build quality and comfort, but start at prices above $25,000, creating a wide gap for budget-conscious buyers. The reason behind the price divide? VW, like Tesla, relies heavily on external suppliers for batteries and software, which increases costs and slows production. In contrast, BYD's fully in-house approach to manufacturing, from chips to motors, is what enables lower prices, faster rollouts, and tighter quality control. BYD's in-house advantage, the global EV shift begins. One of the most powerful drivers behind BYD's global rise is its vertically integrated manufacturing strategy. Unlike most traditional automakers, BYD builds nearly every critical EV component itself, including batteries, electric motors, vehicle controllers, and software systems. This full-stack approach dramatically reduces production costs and timelines while improving margins and quality control. This is precisely why BYD is gaining traction in key European markets like Germany, Spain, Norway, and the UK. While Volkswagen continues to depend on external suppliers for essential parts, often facing higher costs and slower delivery cycles, BYD is rapidly pushing out competitive models with stronger value. Meanwhile, the Hyundai-Kia alliance has carved a strong position with the Ioniq 5, Ioniq 6, and Kia EV6, all based on their eGMP platform known for fast charging and smart tech integration. But with starting prices above $40,000, these vehicles cater more to the premium EV market, leaving a gap in the mass market segment that BYD is actively filling. In India, Tata Motors is currently leading the local EV push with models like the Tiago EV and Nexon EV. While they've gained consumer confidence, Tata still relies on basic LFFE batteries and entry-level tech. If the BYD Seagull launches in India under 8 lakh, it could force Tata to rethink its entire EV roadmap. And in emerging markets like Brazil and parts of Africa, MG Motor, a subsidiary of SAIC, is showing growth with cars like the Comet EV and ZEV. However, MG's reliance on third-party suppliers for batteries such as CATL means it lacks the cost and production control that BYD has already mastered. In the final lap of the global EV race, one brand is pulling far ahead of the competition, BYD. While automotive giants like Tesla boast cutting-edge innovations, Volkswagen relies on market presence, Hyundai impresses with futuristic design, and Tata leads in local affordability. BYD has unlocked something they haven't: complete in-house control. From manufacturing its own blade batteries to building motors, software, and vehicle platforms entirely in-house, BYD has eliminated third-party delays and extra costs. This vertical integration means more efficiency, faster rollouts, and better pricing, allowing the brand to offer safe, tech-rich EVs at prices competitors can't match. With its blade battery earning global praise for thermal safety and extended life cycle, and a staggering target to manufacture 5 million electric vehicles per year, BYD isn't just catching up, it's setting the pace. Whether it's small urban EVs like the Seagull or global bestsellers like the Atto 3, BYD is expanding faster, cheaper, and smarter. And it's only the beginning. If you want to stay on top of the electric revolution, hit that subscribe button now. From breaking EV news to exclusive tech deep dives, this is your front row seat to the future. Because the next big disruption, it's always just one BYD away.